ladies and gentlemen, please provide a warm welcome for your tournament master of ceremonies, manufacturing engineer Pratt & Whitney, Malay Shawshank.
Good morning, Tech Valley! Welcome to day 2 of the Tech Valley Regional. Yesterday, we had 50 amazing qualification matches. And you guys showed your gracious professionalism all day long, on and off the field. So thank you for that. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you for being such great role models with your creativity, enthusiasm, determination, and sportsmanship. And keep it up as the competition gets even more intense today. And regardless of how your team ranks at the end of qualification matches today, take a moment to remember the bigger picture. It's not about the competition. It's about preparing for the future. It's about building a community. It's about creating leaders. It's exciting to think about the impact that so many of you will make in our world in the next 50 years, and that impact starts now. Every skill you've learned and are using today is valuable in the next stage of your life, whether that's going straight to work or looking for scholarships for colleges. Be sure to check out our scholarship and alumni webpage to find all the resources you need to make the most of your first experience. And now, let's hear about the impact of FIRST after high school. You can find more information on the FIRST Alumni Scholarship Programs also at the information table located in the upper concourse on the 3rd level. As I said yesterday, and I can't say it enough, cannot stress how none of this would be possible without the support of our amazing local sponsors. Here from one of our sponsors, GE, please welcome PhD of Mechanical Design and Innovation Expert at GE Research, Andrew Cross.
Dressed up all nice and fancy here. I don't normally have to wear suits to what I'm doing. So yeah, like you said, my name's Andy Cross. I'm a research engineer at GE's research lab up in Niskayuna. Just in our own backyard here, we have over 1,000 scientists and engineers just working to solve the toughest challenges that we have in our world today. You know, we're working on things like hybrid electric aviation, trying to decarbonize, pull carbon back out of the air, put it back away, and reduce that climate impact. But also things like drug-free treatments for chronic diseases like diabetes. We have a lot of work into a lot of different areas, and we really touch on the whole world. So GE is a proud sponsor of FIRST Robotics. For us, it represents an investment in you guys, the next generation of scientists and engineers. And in my time at GE, I've worked on X-ray tubes that can snap a picture of your heart in between beats. I've worked on wind turbines that are about 3 times taller than the Statue of Liberty. And I've worked on generators that I can actually fit inside a jet engine for hybrid electric flight. But I'd say my career in robotics probably started when I was in middle school. You know, my mom and dad bought me Lego Technic kits, and I'd sit there and I'd play for hours just playing with my Legos, not really realizing that those are the exact skills that I needed to design and build machines for real life. And I know that sounds a little cliche that Legos really prepare you, but you'd be amazed. You know, the things that you're doing now, it's incredible. You know, that same technique really helps heal people, it helps power our houses, it helps fly people and connect people. So those skills that you're working on now are much more important than you might give them credit for. I'd say you're all doing the same things. You're developing these skills to design, build, and test these functional machines. You're getting that hands-on experience, that ability to turn the wrench but also CAD things up, to actually 3D print it out, prototype, test, debug, and rebuild. A lot of trouble is, you know, fixing damaged equipment in the field. How do you do that? How do you get at stuff? How do you design it so that you can fix it again? These are all the skills that you guys are working on right now. It's amazing that, I know it's set up like a game, but this is exactly what you need. This is exactly the skills that I use every single day to get these jobs done. So, GE really needs people like you, and I need people like you. I need women who design drivetrains and write and debug code. I need men who can build up multi-link suspensions, but also wire up sound, camera, and transducers for sensor fusion on these robots. I need engineers to build these next great machines. So good luck to all of you guys today, and know that what you're doing here for fun is exactly what you need to succeed in these fields, and then get paid pretty much to do what you're doing right now anyways. So it's a good deal. It's a really good deal. So good luck, everyone.
Thank you so much. Apart from the support of our sponsors, this event relies on the hard work and dedication of our volunteers. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. We can always use more volunteers, so you guys, come join the fun and think about volunteering at an upcoming event. Some of the other people here working with us today are our judges. Good morning, judges. Please stand and wave. I hope you all had the chance to impress them, knock their socks off yesterday, and we'll see what they have to say during our awards and closing ceremonies this evening. Let's also welcome back our referees, led by head ref Seth Wright. Our head ref would like to inform all teams that Team Update 17, which was released yesterday, will be in effect today. Once again, that's Team Update 17 will be in effect today. We also would like to thank our robot inspectors, led by lead robot inspectors Tom Galley and Jared Trombley. Our robot inspectors would like to remind all teams that their robot must be re-inspected after the last qualification match before the playoff tournament. There are many other volunteers that we have to thank. They've put in hours and hours of planning and hard work. So we'll start with the field volunteers. That includes field reset, field repair, queuing, the scorekeepers, and the FTAA. They were all led by our FTA Mark McLeod and our field supervisor Kim Balfour. We also have our amazing pit volunteers, pit admin, spare parts, our safety attendant, and so many more, all led by the pit admin supervisor, Lisa Newman. And let's also thank all of our other volunteers here today and working hard behind the scenes to make this event a success, all led by our volunteer coordinator, Trish Haskell. As we get on with today's events, I'd like to thank everybody for helping to keep us all safe and keeping those masks on at all times. Once again, please remember to wear your mask at all times when you're not eating or drinking. We're almost there. Today's schedule, we're going to finish the qualification matches. At the end of the scheduled qualification matches, we will replay 2 matches from yesterday. That's qualification match 37 and match 43. After those replays, we'll move on to the Alliance selections for the playoff tournament, break for lunch, and we'll dive right into the playoff tournament, and we'll close the day with our awards and closing ceremonies. Sound good? Sounds like a plan to me. At this time, I'd like to ask everybody to please rise, remove their hats for the national anthems of Brazil, Turkey, and the United States of America.